Good morning, y'all. It's Max with My Kind of Eats, and we are here in Bali on the beach this morning. Just watched a gorgeous sunrise, but I'll tell you what, the sun's coming up, the restaurants are opening, and my appetite is starting to wake up. So it's time to get this Balinese tour started. We're gonna eat a ton of delicious Balinese food today. I'm gonna bring you along with me, and I can't wait. So let's head that way. Alright, so we're headed to one of the most iconic Nasi Campur stalls here in Bali, and it's not quite open yet, but I heard if you really want to make sure you get everything, you got to get here before they open. So we're gonna get here, get in line, and just wait. Oh yeah, I got 30 minutes before they open. I mean, the line is already here. Made the mistake, should have got here even earlier. Oh, you see them working fast, building plate and plate, and having to refill and refill and refill. I mean, they are running through ingredients fast. So what you see, you'll see people stand, you got a long line. Those are gonna be for the takeaway. If you really want to eat here, what you gotta do is you gotta grab a seat, you gotta sit down, and they're just kind of gonna slowly pass them out. You just gotta grab one when it's your turn. Okay, little pro tip, I went up there and got it, and then they had this huge space which you can eat, so I kind of got out here, try to get away from the crowds, but get here early, grab you one, and just come back in here. There's plenty of space. Don't feel too, claustrophobic. Yo, I know you can do fine dining and you can get some great plate presentation, but there's just something about Nasi Campur that's absolutely beautiful to me. And this one's got the reds, it's got the yellows, it's got the greens, the browns, the whites, so much color, it's so vibrant. It just makes my mouth water from the colors. I'm not even gonna wait though, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in for a massive money bite right off the bat. Get a little bit of everything, got some sambal egg, some veg, some chicken. Get it all. Oh man, I mean that is pure Balinese Nasi Campur. I mean the spices and the flavors, it's just pure Balinese coming at you. The chicken's actually been boiled and really dried out, so it's really chewy, but like I said, you don't mind because there's so many flavors coming out. I mean, that is just an attack on the taste buds. You're getting tons of Balinese spices, you're getting some heat, you're getting some bitter, you're getting textures, you're getting the rice, you're getting the boiled chicken, you're getting the vegetables. There's so much going on here. And then you get some sambal for some creaminess, a little sourness, a little spiciness. I mean, there's so much going on here, and it is not complete until you get it mixed in uniform. And I'm telling you, every bite is the money bite. Again, coated in Balinese spices. I mean, you're gonna know you're in Bali when you eat this Nasi Campur. I just love that no matter how much you get this stirred in, as you move around the plate, the flavors tend to change a little bit. Some may be a little sweeter, some of you may get the chicken covered in Balinese spices, sometimes you may get more vegetable with some bitter melons, it's a little more bitter. And just each bite is so unique and a treat. Oh, what an absolute legend of a stall. People lining up, don't care how long they gotta wait, they just wanna make sure they get their plate. Oh, and kudos to them, they could rise the prices so much more, but 30,000 rupees, I mean, that is awesome, y'all, keeping the prices as low as they can. Alright, after the Nasi Campur come the warung Mak Beng to get their specialty, which is get the nasi, rice, fried fish, and then a fish head soup. All they're doing, so get in here, try it out. Oh, beautiful. Oh, and look here, got the fried fish on top, a little sambal, and oh, look at this soup right there. I mean, it still looks juicy and oily, but you're gonna get a nice fry, a little crunch on it. But I wanted to pay my respects and try this fish head soup out first. It looks nice and light and just flavor packed. Oh, that is nice. It's nice and light, not too oily, not too heavy. You do have a few little flavorful oil drops in there, but other than that, they're cooking this with a lot of fish bones, salty fish flavor. And again, tons of just Balinese spices coming out in this. Oh, this is gonna pair beautifully with something that's gonna be a little oilier, a little greasy, like a fried fish. Oh yeah, just flaking off. That is gorgeous. Get that little skin piece right there. It's gonna be nice and crunchy. Oh, and I almost forgot my little acid kick here. Salty, crunchy, meaty, lean. You give it the rice, the sambal, a little kick of heat that you can feel on the lips, and just a touch of sourness at the end. It really holds up. It's nice and hearty. You can tell they're frying it ahead of time because the outside has this little dryness to it that gives it this little crunch. It's not like a fresh fried crunch. Oh, look at this. Now this looks extremely tender. Get some of this on this rice here. Oh, that's where it's at. It's so juicy from staying in the broth. You get all the spices from the broth as well. It's nice, it's light. Until you get a little bit of veg for more freshness. And just a great mid-afternoon morning meal. I've not been paying attention. I got some of this deep, dark, thick, sweet soy sauce on the fried fish and sambal. Oh, it's amazing how one thing can transform that. I mean, that just brings it all together. It's sweeter, it's umami. You got the little bit of syrup, the saucy feel to it. Then you get that lean, meaty fried fish. You get a little bit of sour. Get the kick from the sambal. Okay, I take back the fish head soup. That is where it's at. Alright, gonna keep this beach theme going. Got about a 20-minute walk along the little coast here. We'll catch y'all at the next spot. Alright, and we're over by the next warung. It's a little hard to see, so what you do is you kind of look where people pay to get closer to the beach. There's a temple on a big tree. It's right behind it. There's no signage or anything, but we're gonna get in here for Lawar. Lawar is gonna be vegetables. It's gonna be shredded coconut, minced meat, all together over rice, and sometimes they'll even add blood to it as well, but there's already a line of locals here, so let's hurry and get in here. Alright, so what it looks like is everybody's just kind of picking what they want to have on top of their nasi. Alright, so people get up there and they kind of pick what they want over their rice. This stall is actually famous for its lawar because it's a little different. It's actually beef lawar. You don't see much beef here in Bali. Now, I'll be honest with y'all, I don't know what a lot of these toppings are. I can tell the lawar, but everything else is going to be a first time experience for me. Super excited. Nothing excites me more than trying things for the first time. Oh, look at this. Got like dried pieces of liver here. Gonna bring me out a piece of liver. They got tons of pieces just of fat and skin. Get some of that with the lawar here. Everything in here is just pure Balinese spices and texture. Everything's got a little chew to it where it's ground, it's minced up. You got the vegetables in there. Everything in here is just about chewing and getting Balinese spice and Balinese spice and Balinese spice. I mean, you got nice dried out crunchy pieces, you got dried out liver, you got the minced meat, you got the fatty skin that's chewy and cartilagey. There's just so much going on here. Get a little crispy with this here and just go in for a money bite. Oh man. Crunchy, spicy, meaty, chewy. You get the veg, you get the little bit of coconut flavor. The Balinese spices just attack you. The heat all around on my lips. Oh, that was the money bite. Oh man. Oh y'all, this did not even stand a chance. Wow. Oh, that is just a definition to me of Balinese food. Insanely textural, insanely full of spices, and insanely delicious. Alright y'all, here's the situation. Wentmore City Center of Denpasar, wanted to mix it up and get something sweet, you know, show you the sweet side of Bali too. But the problem is the place I went, I thought they'd be making these Balinese pancakes, but they make them in the morning, got there too late. So what I decided to do is grab some to go and bring them back here to where I'm staying in Bali. And now you know I love to have something sweet with a little coffee, but my host, she is so amazing. She brewed me up a cup of kopi Bali, which is one of my favorite coffees I've had here in Bali. So now I'm gonna have some coffee and a nice Balinese pancake to enjoy this afternoon. Alright, so what these are gonna be rice flour and coconut milk and just a pinch of salt put together. They're gonna cook them on a cast iron skillet and then give you shredded coconut and a pandan sugar sauce to pour all over. So I'm gonna fix these up and give them a try. Oh, I love how they're doing it in the high heat on the cast iron skillet, because you do get like that pancake outside crust, but you bite into it and it's a little bit like a mochi, but it's a little flourier, a little more like a dough pancake. And then I'm loving the shredded coconut that is soaked into the pandan sugar, because you get like this sugary, granular mouthfeel. Oh wow, great Balinese pancake snack. I couldn't think of anything else I'd want than kopi Bali. Ooh. All right, y'all, I'm about to take advantage of this villa, sit out, relax until the night when we're gonna go get that last meal. I'll catch y'all there. All right, y'all, so I went out of the way to find this place. Supposed to be extremely popular night. A lot of people come here when they get off work because they're supposed to be doing the roast suckling pig and a pork lawar, but they told me no more babi goreng, so no more roast suckling pig. I'm still gonna eat here though, because I came all the way out here. They have a ton of ayam and babi, so chicken and pork dishes. Just gonna get that Nasi Campur style and then try it out. All right, so it's still beautiful. What they got is put a little pork chicharron on top of here, and it got a chicken satay to go with it as well. And then we got two babi dishes. So we got two pork dishes. One looks like a braised pork belly, and the other one looks like it was a goreng, so it was a fried pork. And then you got two chicken dishes. One looks like a stew almost, looks like it's been low and slow cooked, and it's just coated in those Balinese spices. And then another one, I think, is another type of fried up chicken. Oh, y'all, I feel at home here. They got chickens running around wild and loose. Got a nice thing of home comfort food cooked in front of me. Ooh, doesn't get much better than this. I think I'm gonna go for this chicken. This looks like it's been stewing in Balinese spices. Get some rice over here, get that together, and then just a touch of sambal on top. Oh yeah. Oh, that chicken is fantastic. I mean, it is so intense with Balinese spices. It's almost like you really don't even get a chicken taste at all. It's just pure Balinese flavor with the texture of shredded boiled chicken meat. Oh wow, that was fantastic. Now I just kind of work my way around and try everything. Look at this. I want to go for the pork belly next. It's just been stewed and stewed. Look at that color. I mean, it's just soaked in all those flavors. Looks just fall apart, melt in your mouth. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I found that to be the perfect contrast bite. Not really packed full of spices, but instead it's meaty, fatty, melt in your mouth, and then a little bit sweet. Don't have the fail-proof prime for making anything better. Just get some pork chicharron broken up in here. Oh, almost broke a tooth. The actual fried up pork has bones in it. You got to be careful. Nice crunch from the chicharron. Kick a heat from the sambal. Loving that sambal. Lots of chilies, lots of heat. Not really sweet at all. And then the pork meat got just a slight little chew to it, but that nice quality pork flavor. Oh man. All right, got more sambal. That is the only thing this is missing. It needs some more sambal. I mean, look at it. This is the reason I wanted more of it. Look at all the chilies. I mean, that is just pure chili, just a touch of oil and a few other ingredients. This is just a beautiful sambal, one of my favorites. Just gonna go ahead and dump it all in here though. That is just a beautiful bite. Ton of sambal, make me almost start sweating, but luckily it's cooling off out right now. And that pork lawar, I mean the texture you get from it, the intense pork flavor, and then you get a little bite of the shredded coconut, and it's just a faint little sweetness that helps pull back on everything so nicely. Oh yeah, that may be my favorite meal from the day. That and the Nasi Campur from the very first meal. Those two were just on another level. That was fantastic. I couldn't imagine that with roast suckling pig though. Wow, that would blow my mind. I hope y'all enjoyed it so much from the day as we went all around the capital of Bali. I enjoyed bringing y'all along with me to maximize my kind of eats. I'll catch you at the next video.